Now we're live.
Okay. Hi. So I'm sure no one's on yet, so I will just do some announcements and stuff. First of all, sorry about not doing this last week. Last week just got crazy. It happens. Second of all, you may have noticed that I have a t-shirt in front of me and not paper or something. But it's Tuesday. So I am doing the t-shirt cutting on Tuesday and the kids crafts on Thursday now because my dad, some of you probably know, works with mentally handicapped men in their own homes, and he is being semi-sequestered starting Wednesday, which means he will be stuck there for a full 4 days,
Yeah.
and then home 3 days.
It's not fun, I can tell you that.
And one of his days off is Tuesday, but one of his days working is Thursday. And he would like to do the kids craft with his guys. So we're doing the kids craft on Thursday now and t-shirt cutting on Tuesday. Is anybody in yet?
Not at all.
Okay. So we'll wait a little bit.
If you want some t-shirt facts, here we go.
No,
I wear a t-shirt every single day.
that is the only t-shirt fact we're doing.
No.
Um,
Fine, scissors fact. They were invented in 1934 by a German hairdresser named
None of that is true.
Jacques.
None of that is true. Don't listen to him. So, I can show you my t-shirt that I did last time we did this.
Yes,
This is it on.
I remember. It looks pretty cool, but mine's better.
You didn't cut yours. So, that's what it looks
Imagine
like
if I did
on.
that.
Yeah. Let me know when people get on.
Nobody's on.
I
Nobody,
said let me know when,
nobody loves you.
and we will get started. You may
Tell-
also have noticed
Tell
that...
the camera your
there's-
deepest, darkest fear.
What? No. You may also have noticed that there's some, different fabric pinned in here. Yeah, that's because I got ahead of myself when doing the first side last night and accidentally cut both sides. So, yeah.
So now we got Captain Kirk from Star Trek.
So, I'm gonna show you on a scrap piece of fabric that's pinned into the shirt instead.
Overzealous much?
I was tired and excited about t-shirt cutting, so yeah.
Nobody's on yet.
Aw.
Oh yeah. John Cena.
So today we're gonna be doing, I'm mostly focusing on the top and back, but I didn't want just a boring t-shirt down the bottom, because I like it this way. As with anything, you don't have to do this, but so I just cut some simple strips, and I thought maybe we wouldn't pull them like we did last time. These ones are pulled to be these tubes, and maybe I'll leave these as strips. And then, so we're gonna do the shoulder cutout, and we're also gonna do this lovely back thing. Those I am gonna pull, but I wanted to wait until we get the whole back sliced, because I'm just gonna start from here and keep slicing.
So. Yes, if you're... Oh, we got one... Oh, it's Mom. Hi, Mom. Love you, Mom, but you're obligated to be here.
She is in no way obligated to be here.
She must.
While we wait for some more people, I'm gonna cut the tag off.
Cutting the tag is an age-old tradition.
Ryan, stop. I don't like tags, so I cut it off. The look with the shoulder cutout, you can do with the neckline cut off. I think I'll do that next week because I haven't done a neckline cut off one, and I know a lot of people hate the t-shirt neckline, so I'll do that next time. But so if you're gonna cut the neckline off, you don't need to cut the tag off. But I left the neckline on because I personally really like this version of this look. But like I said, next week we'll do one without the neckline, and maybe I'll do the same thing just to show you, and then you'll actually get to see me cutting the shirt.
Fun fact, I'm 90% sure that Kaitlyn owns almost everything tie-dyed. Tie-dyed
Not
rug.
Everything.
Tie-dyed thing there.
What is
Wait, no, that's a
over
color.
there?
That's a color wheel. Never mind.
Those are my color wheels.
Tie-dyed blanket that we got at Acres, actually.
That's just rainbow. That's not tie dye.
Well, shut up. Tie-dye thing here.
This scrap fabric that I put everywhere.
I'm bored and nobody's here, so.
Another thing I can do while we wait is
No, other than Mom. But you don't count, Mom. We love you,
cut
but you don't
off
count.
the hemline, because we did that last week as well. And this video will get posted, so
Yeah.
if you want to go back and watch it, obviously you can.
Can I have it? Ooh. I have a necklace.
There's another one hanging over there. Anyway, so should we just get started?
Yes. Join, if you will.
Alright, so we'll just get started, and if people are going to join, they'll join. And as I've said before, and as I've said in the other videos that I've done, this is just going to get posted, so it's fine. So, unlike last time, we don't really have to worry about whether or not there's even pairs. I still like to do it all at once, just because
Nope,
I
that
like
don't work.
even pairs. So, I'm gonna continue on.
Is it Tuesday?
Yeah, it is.
I thought so.
So, and so these ones aren't gonna get stretched, so, you know, it's gonna be just like that, so keep that in mind when you cut these ones, that they aren't getting thinner. Unless you want to pull them, of course, that's totally allowed.
Okay, Mom, I'm trying.
What's wrong?
She said stop shaking the camera.
So, so keep that in mind. But, if you want to pull them, go ahead. Check out my other t-shirt cutting video, the first one from 2 weeks ago on Thursday, for that if you didn't watch it. It's pretty straightforward, you just pull it, but I have some tips on how to not pull your strips right off, which does happen. So, that one got a bit thick, so I think I'll cut that. Again, because I'm not pulling these, I can get it a little bit thinner. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just throwing shade at Mom. Love you too, Mom.
And as I said before, I just did this because the bottom looked boring after I did what I was doing. So I wanted to add something a little bit more fun in here, which is why I'm using it to stall. And hope that other people other than my mom join. Love you, Mom.
Ooh, she said I don't love you.
No, she didn't.
Oh. No.
I really like cutting up the tie-dye t-shirts because of how they turn the pattern that you did already into something completely, like, different. Like, it's still tie-dye, but it just adds a little bit more interest. And, you know, it's something that you've already made your own, and now you're just making it even more your own. But, of course, you could
Stupid shaky hand.
with whatever t-shirts you have on hand. You know, if you have a bunch of old shirts. For example, once I run out of tie-dye t-shirts, you'll get to see me cut up a bunch of purple dance t-shirts. And Framingham State t-shirts and whatever else I have.
Know it, Kate. I'm gonna get a star in one. Now I'm gonna cut up a t-shirt.
Your own t-shirt?
Yes. I'm gonna wear it like a boss. Like a what?
How can you guest star in something you're already in?
I mean, you're on the camera.
Yeah, but you're kind of my co-star.
Yeah, but I'm the one people come here for. Right, Mom?
Alright.
You love your son more.
So, that's done.
That is done.
Alright, let's just jump into it.
Jumping right into it.
People can watch this later. Alright, so, as I said before, I messed up and got overzealous. So,
Overzealous.
I'm gonna show you how to do the cutouts on this scrap piece that's pinned in. So, you want to, if you're keeping both the neckline and the sleeve on, then you automatically have some guidelines, which is really cool, and that's why I decided to do it this way. First doing this. So, the neckline is where you're gonna start. So, you want to try to keep some of it as like a little strap almost, and then go diagonal in a triangle, and you can do this double. That's how I do it. I do it double thickness. That way it keeps the whole shoulder cutout, you know, as one cutout. Keeps things a bit more even. If you're really nervous, you can cut it separate. You'd have to make a little, like, slit like that to get in there, and then whoop. But I think it's just easier to do it this way. And then you start with the guideline over here of the sleeve and just meet your other cut. And you'll have this little...
Can I see that here?
I can show you the actual t-shirt. That's what it looks like. Because you have the shoulder seam. So you are cutting through the shoulder seam. But the way t-shirts are made, it's, if you see, there's 2 lines of stitching on each side, and on this one, there's a third right in the middle.
Yeah.
It's a super secure seam, so you really don't have to worry about your shoulder seam on your t-shirt unraveling. Now, if it's like a Walmart t-shirt, you might have to worry about that. But if you're doing this on the Acres t-shirts, don't worry about it at all.
Throwing shade at Walmart.
But, no, I'm just saying, like, a lower quality t-shirt, you might have to worry about that, but they're usually what's called serged, which is right here. And so that should lock it in place enough. that's the good thing about t-shirts is they're pretty much built to stay together no matter what you do with them. So now that I've cut
I
that,
defy the odds.
Yeah, now that I've cut that, I'm gonna take that piece because I don't need it anymore. Again, this is extra steps because I got overzealous.
So, yeah.
And then I will go to the back.
The back. Shoot through a piece of cloth. Fabric, whatever. You decide what to call it.
And if anyone has any questions, obviously most people aren't watching this live, that's fine. But you can still message me, comment on this video, whatever. Comments, concerns, suggestions for other things you want to see me do with t-shirts.
Or, if you want to see me cut up a t-shirt.
Or if you have like another type of craft that you really want me to do, suggest it and I'll see.
Hey, Kate. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
The FBI, open up.
So, we are cutting the back now. So, what you will do, because I already started this obviously, so you're gonna cut in there, and then, turn it so I can actually do it, and then you're gonna cut it, and you're gonna cut it all the way to where you want it. I'm cutting it up to where my other strips started. So a few things to keep in mind. You could do the entire back. I've done it before. But you do need to keep in mind that, especially if you wear certain types of undergarments, if you do too much, the whole thing's gonna show. Like your whole back. So I like to keep this little border. Again, if you're just gonna wear it over like a bathing suit or something, then, and you wanna do the whole back, do the whole back. You know, it's your shirt. But if you're gonna wear this as like an everyday t-shirt, probably you're gonna wanna keep a border. Yeah. So try to be aware of seams and, other places you've cut, because you don't want to get too close to those. Seams aren't a big issue, but, open edges are. You don't want it to be too thin and then just pop right off. But if it does pop right off, you can either, as I said in, last time, with the strips like these, you can either stitch it on if that's something you can do and want to do. The other thing is you could just tie it if there's enough, and if there's not enough, you could always cut a little bit more and just tie it that way. That's how, if anything happens on these, I'm going to show you, because I feel like less people sew than can just simply tie it on. So, I'm just gonna continue on. I did it so that it kind of gets wider as I get closer to the side, to the, down here, to the bottom. Because as you get lower, the less it kind of matters, how open the back is. The other thing is that once you pull these and put it on, it's going to, gravity is going to cause these strips to really pull the shirt in, and so it'll conform to your body a lot better. The whole back's going to be open, but the t-shirt where it was probably a little bit baggy because it's a t-shirt on you before is going to really come in and hug you nicely.
What if you don't want it to conform? What if you don't want to conform?
Then maybe don't do this. If you like that baggy t-shirt look, maybe don't do this particular style with the back. There's plenty of other stuff on this t-shirt that you can do. You know? As I said last week, you can pick and choose what things from each week you want to do. You don't have to do one t-shirt every week. You can do one t-shirt for the entire thing I'm doing if you want, and just pick the things you like. Once I get more, I will try to tell you what things go better together, because some things won't necessarily work together. Like this might not be the best idea to do, this like top, if you want to do the shoulder cutouts, because of the way there's nowhere to cut out, if you notice. But you could make it work, you just have to do it a little bit differently. Maybe stop like here, and then do the shoulder cutout over here, and stop on each side. But, you know, that's up to you. Try to like just experiment with what you want to do. And like I said, I'll probably at some point do maybe a whole video of what different, like once I get more, of what t-shirt styles work together and how to make them work. So we'll see. If you would like to see that, let me know. So we're just continuing on here with some more strips, as I said. I like this for the back because it really, like, it's kind of like those mosaic pictures, in my opinion, the tie-dye t-shirt cutting. Because, like, it's, as I've said before, it's still, like, the pattern, but now it's, like, separated. I really think that's cool. The other thing is, like, if your cuts get a little wiggly, it really doesn't matter. Like, it really doesn't.
Kind of the exact opposite of a mosaic, because a mosaic starts off as little things and becomes one big thing.
That's fair, yeah.
While t-shirt cutting starts out as one big thing and turns into little things.
He's right. It's an opposite mosaic. There you go. So.
Boom!
I'm almost done. This one went a lot faster than the last one. Because we weren't tying anything today. The tying takes a while.
Yeah, are we almost done?
Yeah. After this, I just have to pull them. Pretty short video today. I hope people watch this later. Still just Mom, right?
It's Mom and, Sir Ringley, Destroyer of Worlds.
It's just Mom.
What's your favorite color?
I've already said my favorite color on here.
Not you. I'm not talking to you.
Okay, so I just realized that I said I was going to get wider, and then I forgot. I got wider on this side.
Yeah, Kate. Woo!
So I'm just going to come back in, and I'm going to make it wider. So while you're doing the back, make sure that you don't get the front. That's pretty important on this one, because it would be very bad if the entire front of the shirt was strips. This is a style that really only works on the back for a few reasons, but so just, you know, be careful of that while you're cutting, that you don't accidentally get the front of your shirt, because that would not be good.
Hey, Kate.
Yes.
If I were to start my own live stream, what would it be about?
I don't know. Being weird?
I don't know. I could color my coloring book.
Alright, so I'm about to cut the last strip. Alright, now let's pull them. So, as I said last time, grab and pinch. Now this one is two different ends, so I would pull from the middle and pinch at each end like that.
Yeah.
That's how I would do it.
That's how I would do it too, obviously.
To, you know, keep some security at those ends where, as I said last time, it can rip right off, which you don't want to happen.
Okay, I have a question. Could you turn it around for a second?
This?
Yeah. So, if you wanted to, could you do like the same thing with like in the front, but not too low, obviously?
I mean, you could turn the neckline.
That's what I mean.
Like, just do a few, like 3 to 4 right in here. On a t-shirt with a pattern, I would definitely use the pattern as a guideline, because usually they tend to start just about where you want to be careful what gets lower. You could turn it into a neckline. It would almost give an effect of like a necklace, if you notice what's happening here. Yeah, you could do that.
Just asking because your brother is confused about literally everything.
That's a good question. Yeah, you could do that. I hadn't even thought of that. Maybe I'll do that at one point. So,
Maybe I'll do that.
I'll keep pulling these. And so this is going to create this layered droopy look. And as I said, once you put this on, the way gravity is going to interact with these, it's going to pull in tight to your body. Not super tight, like it's still going to be a little bit loose, but like it's not, you know, skin tight, because there is this piece in the back, but it's going to even on a shirt with completely straight side seams, so it doesn't come in and hug your curves, if you have curves, obviously.
Aww. Andrew just said good morning.
It's gonna do that now, so. Great way if, you know, you're someone who only likes women's style t-shirts, but, you know, we get unisex style t-shirts everywhere. They're always for free, or they're the only one you can get at events and stuff. So this is a good way of, you know, making it a little bit more your style, if that's something you like.
What is your style, Kate?
It varies
On your mood.
depending on my mood and the season and what the weather's doing, but generally it fluctuates between
Hippie chic.
hippie and like Edwardian.
Edwardian and flapper.
And flapper.
My style never varies. You get one of me and that's all. I wear jeans, a t-shirt, usually a printed t-shirt, and a flannel shirt. sometimes I don't wear the flannel shirt if I want to mix things up. Or sometimes I wear a non-flannel plaid shirt.
Yeah, and you still call them flannels and it drives me nuts.
Exactly.
So, and we are done. So, that is, so it's gonna kind of do this droopy thing. That's completely what it's supposed to look like. That is the style. So, and then the way I did it is I didn't go all the way down because I have these fun little fringe. So, the way it's gonna look is it's gonna kind of sag and have the fringe. So yeah, you will see this on me next week.
Or on me.
Tune in.
Ba-ba-bum.
It's not gonna be on him.
Plot
Spoiler
twist.
alert.
It's totally gonna be on me.
So yeah, that's our t-shirt. I hope you enjoy this. I'm not gonna say enjoyed because no one's here. But
I hope you enjoyed this, Mom. This video is specifically for you. I hope everybody knows you're our inspiration.
so if you do watch this, I would appreciate any feedback, comments, questions, concerns, suggestions, whatever.
If you just want to yell at me because I was shaking the camera, go ahead. I mean, yeah.
And I will be doing a kids craft video on Thursday. Remember, I said we switched those. And I'd love to see pictures of your shirts. Yeah. And I will see you either Thursday for Kids Crafts or next Tuesday, for another t-shirt cutting video.
I'm not ending this yet.
Please end it. That's all there is.
That song, folks.